tell you something. Do you know about it? Yeah, just okay. So, do you know that last night we were going to That's where.
Ooh, alright. Woo. This is light work. Come on, spill the tea. Yeah. Ooh, alright. Woo. This is.
We're back today for another episode of The Sesh. Today we got a special guest with a man of many hats. He's a DJ, he's a TV personality, radio personality, and we'll get into it, man. We got DJ Beto Perez in the house. What's up?
Yes. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's an honor to be here today. It's all family too. The sickest part of this all, when I walked in here, I thought it was just gonna be like E-Rock, right? And I walked in here, it's literally all family. Like I grew up on the trolley lines, blue line, you know?
Yeah.
Literally everybody here, like I met it somewhere down the line, like different people, like in a line of life.
Let's get into that. The trolley lines, like what was it like growing up? First of all, where at?
So I was born in Tijuana, La Libertad Parte Baja, La Cuarta. So I got a chance to live in Tijuana for a couple of years, bro. And then my mom had a traveling job where we would literally every couple of weeks be in a whole different state, whole different like major city. So I've been to like I lived in Sonora, I lived in Sinaloa, I lived in Jalisco, I lived in Baja, bro. Like different parts in Monterrey, different parts of Mexico, and then came to the U.S. and lived up and down the coast, everywhere but LA. Yeah, but San Isidro is where I like to represent my roots, where I learned life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Like I was born in Tijuana, but really where I got educated, on the streets, on the books, and everything.
Yeah.
First trolley lines, you know, San Isidro.
Man, you know what I mean? What made you be influenced to be a DJ? And actually take that as a serious note to pursue it as a career. You know what I mean? In that sense.
Yeah, man. So I was coming back from my abuelita's house in Mexicali. Every year we would go to abuelita's house, we'd stay up there for a couple weeks, and my abuelita was straight from the rancho. Like she lived in Mexicali by the volcano. I think it's called Cerro Prieto. I think that's what it's called. Damn, it's been a minute since I talked about that. But my abuelita had cows, had ostriches, had horses, she had chivos. All kinds of wild animals, bro, that they would raise throughout the year, and at the end of the year, they'd sacrifice the animal and would eat it for the holidays, bro. So like, we grew up in that rancho life with grandma over there. So one day I was coming back, I was coming back from La Rumorosa in Mexicali, and I heard this radio guy, and he came on and he was like, buenas tardes, señoras y señores, aquí estamos en vivo desde reportando. Like, like those dudes, super animated. And I was like, I remember exactly where I was at, dog. I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember where I was at that day. I was going like this, peeking out the window at the Rumorosa. And when you look down the Rumorosa, you see all the cars that are burnt, flipped, and all that. And I was tripping, and that dude, I clearly remember that day. He was in the background talking, and I was like, damn, that's what I want to do when I grow up, because they sound like they only talk. I can talk. Music, I love music, and I was like, that sounds like a lazy job that I can get away with making a career. Straight up. And that got embedded, dog. I was like maybe like 6 years old, 7 years old, somewhere around there. Yeah. And I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember that day.
Yeah, that's what you're like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. And then many years later, it was still embedded in me for whatever reason. It was funny, dog, because when I was going to elementary school, Ms. Zachary would always ask me, man, I love Ms. Zachary to death. That's that one teacher that made an impact in my life. Yeah. She would always ask me, like, almost every day, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because apparently I was the only one in class that didn't know what the hell I wanted to be. And then finally, to get her off my back after a couple of weeks, I said, I want to be a teacher. Yeah. So when I got older, in my 20s, I actually became a teacher.
Oh, wow.
Kind of accomplished that goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So back to the radio stuff. When I turned like 16, I used to prank call the radio station. At this point, it was 92.5, and I would call them on the weekends, because there was nothing better to do, and there really wasn't caller IDs or any of that. I'd prank call that dude, and there was this dude. His name's Vic, and he would answer every weekend, bro. Finally got tired of my shit. I said, hey man, I want to be a radio DJ. I was like, can I come intern? And he would diss me. He would be like, nah. One day, bro, I turned hood on him, and I was like, hey bro, if you don't let me like be your intern, I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you. He laughed, and he was like, all right, come Monday. I showed up Monday. He interviewed me. And he's like, don't come, call me when you're 18. At that time, I was like almost 17. So like 2-3 months later, I called him. I was like 17 and a half. I called him, and I was like, what's up? Finally hired me to be on the morning show with Greg and Delana, and he was the producer. I did all the stunts, all the morning stunts, bro. So from there, kind of just hustled my way around. Ended up doing the Quiet Storm for a couple years. I worked with X-Men for about 9 years doing his day-to-day, or Monday through Friday, and then the Sunday Night Oldie Show. And then from there, just kind of moved around. I've been on 92.5, I've been on 91X, I've been on Z90. These are all short-term. 92.5 was there for like 10 years, actually.
Wow.
I'm actually a little bit longer. I got my 10-year 92.5 tattoo.
Oh, sick.
So
sick.
it's a cassette tape. It says so. I'll make long story short, not cool. I went from 92.5. I did afternoons on Energy flipped, went to 95.7, and I've been on that station when it became the throwback station into the hip hop station that it is today. And then I'm on Rock 105.3, which folks that listen to rock or are in the industry, Rock 105.3, what power is to LA and hip hop, Rock 105.3 is to like it's equivalent to that. It's the same version. What Power 106 is to LA, Rock 105.3 is to like the music industry on the rock side to the nation. You know what I mean? So yeah, dog. So that's, long story short, that's where I ended up, and I've done a bunch of other stuff in between, but we'll talk about it later.
Now, just rewinding it back, like, what was your musical influences?
Oh, dog. I grew up on Cadetes. I grew up on Steel Pulse. I grew up on Megadeth.
Yes,
all right, so I got 20 siblings, bro. People don't know that. Well, people don't believe me. They know, but they don't believe me. I'm the 21st kid, bro, in my household. I had 4 sisters that were like in their teens to like 21. You know what I mean? I had 4 sisters that lived in the household that had just different tastes of music. My brother Javier loved the oldies, so I grew up on Bread and Wood. I grew up on Mary Wells.
Nice.
My sister Gabby was like a total like 80s mod. I don't know what you call them.
Yeah.
She had like a shaved head and all that. So that's like the Oingo Boingo, the Depeche Modes, the Cure.
Yeah.
My sister Maribel was really into freestyle, so that's like, you know,
Look Out Weekend.
Debbie Deb, Premier, Stevie B. And then who am I forgetting? My sister Beebe's was just kind of a mixture of like the corridos with like the hip hop and all that. So that's like Tigres del Norte, Cadetes, Chente, Antonio Aguilar, into like Grandmaster Flash. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure your everyday playlist is pretty wide, bro.
Dog, hella wide. I got a playlist on my Spotify right now. It's got 81 hours of music, and it's just like my top heaters. Like every time I'm like, oh, I love that record. Boom, I add it to it. And it's got, and if I ever hear that song again, I don't like it. It gets deleted. Like,
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, so I grew up on all kinds of music, but you know, heavily influenced by the Border Town, bro. We were a melting pot of music.
Yeah.
You know, if you listen to a lot of the hip hop artists were influenced from the South Bay. A lot of the hip hop, a lot of the reggae artists are influenced by the South Bay. A lot of the cumbia reggae is influenced by the South Bay. You know what I mean? People don't ever talk about that and give not only the South Bay credit, but San Diego as a whole, dog. Because gangster rap, I mean, we've had it when the NWA was around. You go back to Green Eyes, Gangsta Earns, Bully D, Shelltown, like, you know what I mean? You go back to the reggae stuff. I mean, bro, even the rock stuff, like POD, like they had the new wave, the new metal with like Korn, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Bro, that influenced
They
shit.
led that charge.
Dog.
Yeah.
They did. They were very
And they were MCs, and Legion of Doom, when it comes to the fashion, people don't ever give them credit, dog. Legion of Doom was ahead of their game. They were the first hip hop group I ever saw on a cover with a sporting their home team.
In San Diego?
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego,
Nobody was doing that.
Yeah, no.
Nobody.
And then
NWA stuff came
that's when they
later
were
on.
brown and orange.
And then the LA King stuff came in later on.
Yeah.
But Ice Cube was rocking socks hat. He wasn't rocking.
Not yet.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they were LA hats. They had Ice Cube hats.
So San Diego's got history, and on the jazz stuff, bro. Come on, man. Like San Diego does not get enough credit, but people wake up to it.
Yeah.
CB Rock, I've been wanting to meet forever, dog. I always heard his name, like I know the history, and I get to meet him today, bro. He's for real. It's not a made up. It's not an AI character or nothing like that. He's real.
Shout out CB Rock.
man, definitely.
Yeah.
In the building, man, especially. We appreciate him saying his presence. Along with DJ Fade, we got Frankie from Cali Active today. Blessing us.
Hey, without a warning, nobody talks about that. That was a sick ass collab with a bunch of people too.
Because
Freestyle,
everybody had their own MC, right?
Lyrical, Shocker, they were the twins. Gustavo came with it, the Ace.
It's just, you know, it's one thing for everybody to be able to create their own albums. They were all able to hold their own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, okay, we're just, I'm a verse writer. These guys can do their own singles, their own, thing. So
yeah,
that's what made it deep. Just like with Suspect Family, Prime Suspects. We all were in the studio, and we had 10 of us or something, but everybody had not only their own singles, but someone could bring to the table.
Yep.
It was dope.
And that's what we all, well, when I was we all went to freestyles, and freestyle went with GXD, so we're all like in a circle.
GXD, the DJ?
GXD, rest in peace, yeah.
Damn,
So we go back that long, man.
No way.
Yeah, shout out to E-Rock for dropping that.
Wait.
I did a song. I released a song with his beats, like under his beats.
He was so ahead of his time.
Yeah,
So ahead of his time.
yeah, man. He had
Damn. And other people that
He showed a lot of people how to do the music, man. You were dogging people on a 4-track. You were ping-ponging it, like making a 4-track into a like 12-track, 11-track.
Another person that I don't want to say people sleep on, but I feel like he deserves the extreme respect, dog.
Yeah.
Is Steve Vicious.
Steve, oh yeah,
Come on, man.
Heck yeah,
Come on.
Heck yeah, Steve Vicious, man. Yeah, no one talks about him that much.
Come on, Steve Vicious.
People know him. People know him too. A lot of people. He worked with a lot of people.
Bro, Pete, what's the history with him and like MC like Hammer? Like people don't know that. You know what I mean? Like that's Dago. And give us some history on those FanMart stories. We want to know.
Man.
Give us something, dog. Drop us something.
Man, what was it? Me, My Suspect, Green Eyes, Bully D.
What year? 88, 91? FanMart. What was happening then?
An upcoming artist that actually made
And that was the only spot in Dago?
Yeah, at that time they were.
This is before the Boys and Girls Club and all that?
Oh yeah, before we did
All that stuff, man.
we did the Boys and Girls Club in '91.
Or was that like a South Bay thing and
That was South Bay
was
thing,
like
yeah.
Southeast?
Yeah, because back then there was no social media. So we knew about each other, but we didn't really know each other.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't know it, but we knew of each other. G-Mun
Yeah.
and Simi Rockers at a party in Spring Valley.
Yeah.
Like we talk about this same party. And we're like, oh, you're there too? Yeah, we're good because some stuff happened at the end.
Yeah.
And we all remember. And we're like, oh, I didn't know you guys were there too. You know what I mean? That's on another episode of the Sesh, man.
Hey, but nobody talks
That's
about
part two.
like hey, Gangster Earn Green Eyes was beginning of like gangster rap.
Yeah.
Like they were like they probably did the before
Break
DJ
them off
Quick.
records or something like that.
Before
yeah.
like DJ
Yeah, Break Mine Off records. That's what it
like
was.
even before like DJ Quick did the red and the blue or whatever album, like they were doing it way before that. And we got to go around. What was the first tape we all bought?
Oh yeah. Dang,
Man.
that's a good
A
question.
cassette tape?
First or Mix a Lot.
Which one?
Square Dance. The
Square
whole
Dance?
album.
The one that's got,
CWDs in like 1980s.
It's got Posse on Broadway, no? That's the one where he's like in like it looks like Vegas.
It had beepers. It had Square Dance rap. It had
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, everybody. It did. It had the Posse on Broadway.
Yeah.
But it was in on Imperial CWDs. Man, shout out there.
Spring Valley
Crazy.
Swap Meet. Dr. Dre mixtape, dog. 85 Come Alive or whatever it was called.
You had that?
86 mix or whatever
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
I mean, it was obviously some Compton Rhodium.
Yeah, the Rhodium tapes, yeah.
When
We had
DJ
that back-
Jam, dog.
Dude,
I got a
he
chance
said,
to.
motherfucking Diesel, don't get excited. From the rodeo, from Steve the Provider. Okay, I knew all those by my heart.
The
back then,
DJ
man.
Jam was my partner for like the last 12, 13 years. Jam got history.
At Spring Valley Swap Meet, just go out there and buy all of them.
Yeah, Spring Valley Swap Meet. That's where I used to go, man. Pop show.
My first tape was 2 Live Crew, as nasty as you could be.
my
What was your first tape?
forever
It was RBL Posse, bro.
Boober on my
yeah,
shoulder.
right.
Don't give me no bad.
Yeah, I remember them dudes.
Wow, those yours.
Yeah, Rhodium.
That was your first tape? Yeah. Did you ever break any songs?
I like to take credit for some, but I don't know if they I've had this conversation before and they didn't agree, but for sure Imperial.
All right.
Imperial.
Okay.
That was one. But damn, dog. Also, I have the worst memory, man. There's a lot of records that broke actually. Yeah, dog. Because I really like to support, especially the young generation. And DJ Jam and I, we did a radio show. It's called The Hotspot for like 12, 13 years, and that was our goal. Every hour we would break 1 to 2 artists. Every hour, bro. Imperial was one of them. Rob Stone. The Rob Stone. What was the name of the song? That one. Like, bro, I did his very first interview ever. Like before he even was signed, and he got signed a week after that. But that record, we backed it up, and he was getting heavy spins off of that. But there's like Il Nicky, dog. There's Sir Daniel, Old English. We played. I mean, there's a bunch, bro. Like I can go on and on and a lot. You know. And I stay politic free, dog. I don't give a fuck about any of that.
You got to, man.
Yeah, so I don't care what neighborhood you're from. If I don't care what you're rapping, as long as it's dope and it's something that we can vibe to and it makes sense, and you got your professionalism going on. We're good, dog, because the business is important. There's so many dope there's some dope artists out there, bro. That
don't know how to carry themselves.
Dog, just their business. You know what I mean? And I've attempted to. There's 2 artists, dog, that I'm like, there's some of the illest in Dago, but they just can't get their business right, dude. And like no shows to interviews or like ask them to pull up for something and like every excuse in the book, you know, like
man.
and I love them to death, dog, but their business just ain't right. And I'm putting my throat.
These up and coming artists, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think it takes for them to actually get noticed out here in San Diego? Because a lot of them don't.
Getting outside of their four squares, dog. A lot of them don't get outside of, and you know what's crazy, dog? Like at the end of the day, we're all connected to everybody. So like, fuck the neighborhood politics. We get it, you know what I mean? But like, we got to come together as a unit if we really want to make things happen. And I feel like the gangbanging hard in San Diego is heavy. So the politics divide a lot of people, but in reality, they really fuck with each other, but they can't because of neighborhood politics. You know?
I think San Diego's been stricken by that though. How we can't get past that politics to where we can actually deal with bridges again.
But we can. I've seen it more than ever, but I feel like we need to do a little bit more. But the young generation, dog, there's some heavy hitters out there. Dago got some dope from, and not just hip hop, like rock shit, like reggae. I've heard a lot of dope stuff. Bro, look at the charts. Like, how is country dominating?
Damn, no shit.
Like that's one of that's one of the main genres, and I'm like,
it's been this year, 2024, I guess.
Country, we were like, nah, we like everything but country. That used to be my line.
Well, you know, them collaborating with different genres really broke the.
I mean, you had Snoop doing stuff with the banda.
that was dope.
You know what I mean? I love banda and I love hip hop. I wasn't a big fan of the record because it just
Right.
didn't sound right. But I supported it, you know, and I still do it. That's super dope. But but in my head, like it just didn't sonically. Like Aquid felt like was one of the groups that did it right. Like they mixed the banda and the hip hop right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were dope.
Yeah.
And they were ahead of the time.
Oh, dude,
they were really dope with that. They set the standard when it came to like, okay, we're gonna do that sound.
With what the banda and what hip hop?
Yeah. Aquid was like one of the first ones.
Oh yeah.
You know, because you think different.
The Scoop too, yo. I met these guys right there. They had this song where it's all cumbia out, dog, but they're rapping on it. And it was like, dude, dope.
That song hits to the day, man, and
it hits today, yo.
They need to perform.
And it's like 20 years old, at least 20 years old.
You gotta play that.
Yeah.
Remember, I remember too when Shiesty remade En Cualquier Barrio.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I know him and Simi Rock had that one Libertad, right?
Oh, you did music with him?
Yeah, that Libertad track was all shicey. Him and I were working on a song or soundtrack for a movie that never came out. But yeah, Jesse's the shit.
Yeah. I see him on the road often. He works with Bashtown. But like, talk about the history with like Queenie, Shiesty. All those guys they're really trap music.
Yeah. Before, yeah.
They were trap music before trap music.
They're putting it down, man. Yeah.
And I'm not saying they were living it, but they were definitely around. I mean, from where we're from in the 80s and the 90s, it was around, whether you wanted to or not.
Definitely.
You know? Yeah. So, like, they were about that.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah.
Nobody talks to they were ahead of their game. Yeah. Meiski's like one of like the triple
Meiski's
OGs,
a legend,
right?
man.
He's one of my favorite DJs ever, dog. Him and DJ Rags, like South Bay.
Oh, Rags, yeah. ACNS Records, man.
And that was the first gig that night at that Pure Platinum spot. Was the first time that I ever got to DJ with him, and I was like, bro, thank you, you know, like, he was looking at me weird and like, hey, you know, like,
but you acknowledge it, you know what I mean?
Dog, you have to, yeah. You gotta show the respect for sure.
I was that kid in the house party.
We sound like abuelitas. How we were there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dog. And these young kids on there, the trippy bars, they don't ever want to hear the history, dog.
Yeah,
like, it's like that's how y'all got there.
Man, you met so many people over the years. Who was the best, I guess, person that you know what I'm saying, right into?
There's a lot, dog. There's a lot.
You know what I mean? As far as, you know, just being humble, being all around like, okay, like, this is a cool person, you know, because sometimes you meet people.
There's a lot.
The most memorable one, maybe.
Like that it was just one time deal, or like that I've kept a relationship with, because
both.
Yeah, definitely.
We could talk about so many. I mean, Mr. Mix, Two Life Crew, Rodney O, Baby Bash, you know, Frankie J, that's my brother. I've been on the road with him for like the last 12, 13 years. Debbie Deb, I was with her for such a long time. Snoop, DJ Quick, obviously one of my all-time favorites. You know what I mean, bro? Like so many different people. E40, Twista. Last week we were with Banda Recodo, like just kicking it with the OGs, the Bizarragas. I was on tour with Frankie. We were in San Antonio, and they were there. I mean, damn, dog. Just my favorite though. And he ain't my homie, and he will never remember me if he was alive. But Chente, like when I met Chente was by far like, you know what I mean. That was that.
I think you posted that, didn't you? Yeah. I remember that.
You sitting there like, damn.
Yeah,
Chente is the one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who the biggest dick was.
Oh.
You ready for this one?
Oh.
Fucking James Brown.
Oh.
Hey! Yep, James Brown, dog. I was on a mission. I was a young kid. And I was doing the Sunday Night Oldie show for X-Men at that time.
Right.
And he sent me to, X-Men sent me to the fair to go get a drop for him, dog. Not realizing the homie was about to die. Like, I was young, dog.
No
Not
way.
realizing homie was about to die in the next, like, year or two.
Wow.
Yeah, shitty experience with him, dog, but I got that drop. Yeah. Yeah, I did get that drop, dog. I got
That's a
it.
trip, man.
So when you ever hear the X-Men show, if you ever hear that James Brown drop, that's me. But I actually have it on. I actually have it on a little. It's like a MIDI player. I don't know what it's called. Looks like a MIDI disc, I guess.
Yeah.
I got a conversation with me and him talking like we're talking.
Oh,
about it.
sick.
Yeah, but he was still a dick.
So-
you know? I even asked him for a picture. He's like, "Nah, I'm not dressed." This fool had a full-on fucking penguin suit on.
Wow.
And then he walked away like 5 feet, dog, and there was like 2 wet eyes, and he like hugged them, and he was like, "Come on, take a picture with me." And, I'm like, and the girls looked like they didn't even know who the fuck he was.
Wow.
That's the funny part, dog. So
Wow.
yeah. So James Brown, dog.
bro. It's just 2025, ventures, you say, or anything that's coming up that's major that you're looking forward to.
Yeah, vacation.
You're right.
Right? We were
Bro,
talking about that last Saturday.
I haven't had a vacation in like 7 years, bro, and I haven't had this year. I haven't had a day off. Actually, I did have a day off like 3 weeks ago, and it was kind of shitty. Hey, fuck Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that off bat. I can tell you the story.
First media.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They don't. That's my strictly my opinion. They did me dirty. Yeah, dog. Let me tell you what happened. It was all right. I was chilling at the crib. I haven't had a day off, bro, in like literally 10 months. It was my first day. It was like 3 weeks ago. First day off, 10 months. Like I'm talking about no days off in 24 hours. I literally had something to do, right?
Yeah.
I get all day. I'm just chilling at home. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't even answer nobody's call that day, dog. I was just chilling. I get the munchies. I'm watching TV, and the freaking commercial for Olive Garden kept popping up. Kept popping up like every 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. It was coming on. Fuck. I was like, you know what? These motherfuckers convinced me, dog. Now they close at 10 o'clock. It's about 8:45. I get there, and as soon as I get there, I put my name down, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait in the car. I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Girl's like, yeah, no problem. Dog, come back in 15 minutes. She was like, oh, you left. I thought you didn't want to eat here. Oh. So now I gotta wait. Now it's like 9, 10, dog. Now it's like 10. They go sit me in the back. Yeah, she comes back like 5, 6 minutes later. I put my order in. She comes back another 5, 6 minutes later.
Wow.
Brings me my salad and doesn't bring me silverware, dog. So I'm like, all right. So now I'm waiting another 5 minutes.
She's messing with you, man.
Now it's like 9:25. Now it's like 9:30. A little kid, one of the employees, or a young kid, walks by, and I was like, hey man, can I get silverware? Brings it to me. Now the lady comes back. And she was like, hey, you want to order? I'm like, yeah, I thought I already ordered. She's like, oh, I forgot to put your order in. I was like, damn, now it's like 9:40, dog. Now it's 9:40. Now, well, no, I'm there, dog. I'm sold already. I want this endless pasta, you know what I'm saying? And because I didn't say endless pasta, she charged me $42. And the endless pasta, dog, was $16.
Wow.
Yeah.
She wanted to.
Yeah.
Did she give you the little chocolate?
No, hold up, dog. We ain't even done yet. Now it's 9:40. Her manager walks by. She sees me. I probably look upset, and she's like, "Hey, everything okay? You got your order?" I was like, "Yeah." She forgot my order. Like, I'm just gonna put it in. She's like, "I'm gonna go check on it." Goes. The lady hasn't come back. It's already like 9:50, dog. Now the lady comes back, and she was like, "Oh my God, I forgot to put your order in." She came back, dog, the third time. Now it's 9:50. Now it's 9:50, dog. The manager walks by. I said, "Hey, can you just cancel my order?" Takes off. The lady comes back. Now she's bringing my food, and I'm like, "Hey, can I just pack it to go?" Now it's like 10 o'clock, and I don't want to be there, dog. It's awkward.
Yeah.
And she's like, "All right, cool." I start to pay, and the call and it wasn't going through. And I was like, I canceled it with the manager because I didn't think you were coming back with the food. And you know what her response was, dog? You ready for this? She's like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. And I was like, oh, well, I'll pay for it. She's like, no, it's okay. She's like, people do this all the time because they just want to eat for free.
Oh,
damn! So that's why I said that.
Yeah, okay.
So I didn't get my pasta, dog.
That's a valid point, bro.
That's a valid point.
I didn't get my pasta. I never got my pasta. I didn't eat. So now it's 10 o'clock, and now I got to just settle for a burrito. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. The Cali burrito.
I wanted that pasta, dog.
Wow. Man, I would have been like, Beto Perez.
Nah, dog. I never pull that. My neighbors, dog. Like the funny thing is that if you don't know what I do for a living, you don't know what I do for a living.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
My neighbor actually just found out what I did because he saw me on TV. So he asked me, dog. I literally posted this a couple days ago because I posted a screenshot of him asking me like via text.
Yeah.
He was like, "Is this you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Oh man, why didn't you tell me?" That was actually my landlord, dog. Trip out on
No
this.
way, your landlord, huh? He's up the rent, bro.
Watch this. Look at this, dog. Look at this. Watch this. Hold on. It's gonna load up the picture. Okay, look at what does it say right there? It says Miguel Landlord.
Miguel
right?
Landlord, yeah.
All right. So look at this. What does he say? Hey,
Hey,
big
big baller, is this you?
And it's a picture of like a commercial of me on TV, dog. So he's like, he didn't know what I did for a living, dog. My neighbors don't know what I do for a living. My mom barely knows what I do.
Yeah. Oh, just talk about that. Your proclamation.
Damn, dog.
How did that come about?
I don't know. I really don't know. So what happened was I was on vacation, dog. This was gonna be my first vacation. So 10 months ago would have been my second vacation, right?
Yeah.
So about was it like 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I got a call from Ruben.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my first vacation after 5 years.
Yeah.
Dog. I get a call from Ruben, and I was like, and he was like, "Hey, bro, what are you doing?" And like, what are you doing? Whatever date it was, and I was like, dude, I was like, I'm actually going on vacation for once, bro. And he was like, dude, he's like, you can't. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you can't, bro. And I was like, well, what's up? He's like, dude, I need your help, dude. It's for Love Thy Neighbor, and hey, if it's Love Thy Neighbor, I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, bro. I need you to DJ and host this event. And he's like, while you're at it, it's all good, bro. Just bring your family, bring your mom, invite your mom, make sure your mom comes.
I bet your mom that
That's
day.
all he said. And I was like, fuck, okay. So I get there, dog, and I'm thinking like, I got a DJ. And then Nicole Nightingale was DJing. And she's like, oh no, like it's all good, I got it covered. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, dude, I just canned my whole vacation to come here. Like, what's going on? You know, I was like, I was about to take off. And then mom got there, and then I didn't know what was going on. So again, I don't know how it happened, but I was there.
Yeah, well, I was there.
showed up.
The Mellow Man State was there too.
Mellow Man, that's the homie.
Yeah, he was cool. He was cool.
Yeah, he performed. He was here on Main Street, but he performed at the proclamation, and he brought the conguera and everything.
He did the whole night, man. He did, man. Put on a full show.
They did like a whole.
Frankie, weren't you?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, that's right.
They did like a whole block party. They did a whole block party. I don't know if it was for that purpose or what it was for, but I just showed up and it was mad. Bro, I never cry. Like I'm not one to like really cry, but not because I'm macho or nothing. It's just I just don't, dog. Like as much as I want to cry sometimes, I can't. But that day I had to cry. I was like, damn.
Right on, man.
619 day, dog.
619, yeah, 619.
I got another proclamation for August 20th, I think, or July. Damn, I don't even know, dog. I got two of them, but
sick. I didn't know that one, man. I just knew about the one over here at the park.
Congrats, man. It's all the hard work
you
put in and time, you know what I'm saying, doing what you're doing, man.
619 day, dog. That's that's a trip, you know?
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's like that. I get all embarrassed like with stuff like that, bro. Like even if I pull up to like restaurants and they try to bless me, dog, I'm like, nah, I'm trying to pay. Like I don't like, you know what I mean?
That's cool though, man. You're humble, man.
Yeah, dog. I mean, coming where we come from, like we seen a lot, dog. We experienced a lot. We seen a lot.
So I mean, like I said, 2025, man. You got, you know what I'm saying, a few things in the hand. You're touring with anybody. You gonna be doing
We're finishing off the tour with Paul Wall, Frankie J, Amanda Perez. We're finishing up for that. I got some stuff. Hopefully, I hit the road with J.O. Felony. We've talked about doing some stuff here, and I know he's kicking off some tours. And then I got my own personal stuff with San Diego Football Club, with the Padres, the radio station stuff. Yeah, bro. You know,
I think you were saying that you were telling me and Nita where you DJed tonight, but for 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, for San Diego Football Club. I did San Diego Football Club's 18 Chrome Ball Tour stop. So we did. It's all the unincorporated cities. Right. So like Imperial Beach, El Cajon, Poway, Encinitas, like
wherever the sheriff's patrol.
Wherever the sheriff's patrol. We did all those cities because it's woven into one. So the whole deal was to connect all the cities and make it one, like all San Diego. You know what I mean? So I DJ'd all 18 of them, and the first like 5 or 6 were 9 hours, dog.
Wow,
non-stop, and you can't play the same song. You know?
You gotta keep it moving.
So and you gotta host it. You gotta talk. You got bro. It's a lot of elements that go on, but it was an honor.
I seen that one that you did at the stadium a couple years back.
With Tucanes?
Yeah, with the crowd.
Crazy.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Dope energy, man. That was super dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dog.
I
got a chance to do that like 3 times with Tucanes because Tucanes played in like September now.
Yeah,
That's kind of their home base.
Yeah.
Which one?
You was on the stage. You had the one where you DJing, but everybody's singing along in the sequence. Man.
It's a trip, dog. It was Tragos Amargo Licor. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
And the whole crowd was on that vibe, man. And it's our city, dog. Like
Exactly.
our city, our people, you know.
That was super dope.
No, yeah, I just basically go back to how people are making it out here, bro. You know, I mean, I see it so hard for so many people to try and make something of their career.
It's hard.
Music and stuff like that. San Diego's tough, bro.
It's hard, bro. But I mean, if we don't unite, we're only making it tougher. So we gotta come together.
This new resort going up right here.
Yeah, the Gaylord Resort.
Yeah. A lot of people out here that are gonna start recognizing San Diego to do a little bit more. You know.
San Diego's got a lot of stuff popping up. I mean, they just got the whole Front Wave Arena with the San Diego Clippers.
Yeah, up in Oceanside, right?
Dog, I was the first DJ to play there. We sold out I did 2 different shows there. I did the Rocktoberfest, but I did the first sold out show. I hosted and I DJed the whole thing with Bone Thugs and Harmony. J.O. Felony was there. Desi Hollow, Little Rob, MC Magic Bash. Dog, super dope. They had the capability of doing like full shows where everything's seated, or like quarter of a show or half. You know what I mean? Like if it's like only I think like 18,000, 19,000 people. So
wow,
it's dope, dog. I really like it. But there's a lot of stuff popping up in the city. So I don't really have days off. But if I was to have a day off, my ideal day, I gotta be by the beach somewhere. I got some. It depends, dog, on the mood, because sometimes I just want to sit in silence and I don't want to hear anything. Sometimes I kick it at home and I'm like sitting on the floor. I'm not even sitting on the couch. Like I'm just sitting on the dog. Like, and it's like sometimes I have no lights. Yeah, you know, I'm not a vampire or nothing. If you're my neighbor and you see this, I just dog, like we give out so much energy. Sometimes you got to recharge, dog, and that's the only way to do it. Yeah. The beach for sure. Bike riding is like that's been my therapy for like the last couple of years. Dog. Bike riding, I'll ride like 5-6 times a week, like 10 to 30 miles on a single gear. Yeah, so like I'll go from like I'll go from like National City to like La Jolla and back.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Yeah, dog. I'll go from like the border to National City back. I mean, it depends, bro. I ride.
Dope.
Yeah. And my phone is like, my phone's in my backpack. I don't even know who's calling. I don't know who's texting.
Yeah, you're in your own world.
I'm just disconnected.
Yeah, your time, your own time. Exactly.
Yeah, disconnected, dog.
So aside from DJing, did you do any producing that you were, saying, a part of it, or just?
I did like audio production, not music. Okay. Yeah, like podcast, radio shows. I used to do I did the Art LeBeau show for like 10 years, though.
Oh man!
So that I would have to piece it together and put it together and loaded it and it played back. X-Men Sunday Night.
I remember you doing the Sully show.
The Sully, dog. I did Sully show too.
I remember that.
You know what's a trip? Sully.
You're like Beto. He used to say all the time. You call it like Beto.
Yeah.
I used to listen to the show a couple of times.
Sully was one of the hardest people to work with, dog. That dude, like, he was on
the talk show, like a kind of political,
super, and he's got. But I mean, dude's got like, bro, he has a band too, the Sully Band.
He does get Sully Band.
The Sully Band. The guitarist plays for like Lauryn Hill. He's got one of the homies from Big Mountain. He's got like the dude from like Motown. He's got like a sick ass band.
I think we're on KUSI, right?
Yeah, he's on KUSI. Yeah.
That dude is not only from Chula Vista,
Castle Park,
but that dude is Radio Hall of Fame. Like he's inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame where he was with Jeff and Jared.
Wow.
Oh, I remember that.
They got inducted into the Hall. He was the first radio producer to ever get inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame. He's from Chula Vista, dog.
Yeah, Chula Vista. Yeah,
and I don't know if he speaks Spanish or not, but he's definitely like he's definitely like from the hood.
Yeah.
He's from Otay.
Yeah, right here. He's from around here. That's what I say.
Yeah. The second one came about. I mean, it just pretty much opened so many different avenues for you, right? I'm saying from DJing to actually being an audio.
Yeah, well, I started DJing at 14, like DJing, like mixing and scratching. That's well, I shouldn't say mixing and scratching, but mixing. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I still don't call myself a DJ, dog. I gotta respect the DJs that really won battles. You know what I mean? Like I just go by Beto Perez. That's it. Yeah. When it comes to DJs, I never put the DJ. Like if you see flyers, like I'll never put DJ because I feel like I never earned that. You know what I mean? Even though I've been DJing for 30 something years.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like I never earned that as far as like DJ, like a DMC champ or something like that, you know?
No, I understand.
So I started DJing at 14, radio at 17, and then that's led to a whole bunch of other. I mean, I've done cartoon voiceovers, dog. I've done movie voiceovers. San Diego FC has me as their phone. Like when you call, it's like, welcome welcome to the offices of San Diego Football Club or whatever. I don't remember what I said, but it's led to a bunch of opportunities, man.
Right. That's great, man. Yeah. So you said you've done voiceover for a cartoon guy?
Yeah, I've done Hella Black Mexican. I've also done something else that I can't say. They've been negotiating with Cartoon Network for a minute, and I do like the narration, most of the male voices on there with the homie LV and his girl.
It's a cartoon with the little girl who's a mix. Mexican and black.
Right.
Yeah. And it's a true story. It's based on a true story. And it's super dope. And she's an MC. She writes her own bars on there, dog. It is. It's a really well packaged.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's dope, man. That's been like a couple years now.
We got like 25 episodes. Full episodes, yeah.
Oh shit. I remember that.
So I did that.
I about that, man, too, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, bro. I forget so much, bro.
Yeah.
I have the worst memory.
Well, so let's talk about your DACA, right? Let's talk about that, man. What's the situation and what's your situation actually?
So again, I was born in Tijuana. I came to the States legally, dog.
Yeah.
But I stayed here. My visa, my passport expired, so I've been here on an extended stay. Basically, long story short.
Yeah.
I'm under DACA, and I've been fighting immigration for some time, dog. It's a trip. To go back to the proclamation, dog. This is. I'm just gonna keep it real. I didn't want to set that proclamation. It was in my car. For up until like 2-3 months ago, it was in my car, dog.
No way.
And I was like, how is the county of San Diego gonna give me 2 days to my name,
and then
but I can't get my papers, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was kind of like, it was a weird,
I didn't think about that, man.
No, for sure. It was a weird piece with my soul and immigration and proclamation, dog. But so dog, they don't want to take my cases. The only thing they ever tell me is to get married. I don't want to get married, for one. For two, until I meet that person, I don't want to get married, bro. You know what I mean? I don't have any kids. I don't have commitments.
You're right.
I'm not gonna do it for that reason, dog. And that's the only reason that I've been to 18 lawyers. iHeartRadio got like their biggest lawyer that's got them out of what deals. Like I talked to him last week, bro, and he was like, "Sorry, dude, there's nothing I can do for you. Like you just gotta wait it out. You know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Reach out, man.
Yeah, reach out.
Heck yeah, man.
I don't got any criminal record. I'm chill as fuck.
No, man. Yeah.
2 proclamations, dog. 2 days. Like, and it's not the city, it's the county.
Right,
you know what I mean? So from Oceanside to Cedro, from Imperial Beach to Calexico. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna give me that? But like, I can't get my citizenship. Make that make sense, dog. And it's not just me. There's like hundreds, thousands of people that are in the same situation, and that needs to change, bro. Just like immigration has the right to come into your house without a warrant because we're 180 miles of the border.
Yeah.
They can come and we should have that same right.
That was a part of the National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA.
So if you could do that, like, why can't we get on the clear? You know, like. So, anyways, it's a battle.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
So that's where I'm at with that.
Wow. Well, definitely, man. I mean, I know it's
sorry to hear about that.
It's a battle, and people don't like dog. I do so with DJ Jam.
Right.
Him and I were doing the hotspot. We were in Australia, New Zealand, the Gold Coast, Canada, Philippines, and I couldn't go to any of those places. Jam would go to Dubai, would go all those places. Like people, bro, I still get calls from folks from South Africa that listen to my show out there. I did some stuff with Dennis Blaze for a couple years too, bro, him and I had a radio show that was like South Africa, was like Malaysia, like they listen to hip hop crazy, like Japan, and it's like, bro, they could go to those places and get gigs and do whatever, and
you can't leave, man.
Like touring with Frankie, bro, like. I mean, he goes Japan, Canada, Australia, different New Zealand.
Oh man, that's a bittersweet situation.
So my vacation that I'm planning coming up, I'm going to Hawaii because I feel like that's the only place that's going to feel like a different country.
Yeah.
And then people always ask me too, like, hey, if you could travel anywhere in the world, dog, where do you guys think I want to go?
Back home?
Where? If I could go anywhere in the world, dog. People ask me this all, like, hey, where do you think I would want to go?
Good question.
Nah, you guys
Jamaica.
Tijuana, dog.
Mexico City.
People laugh at me when I tell them I want to go home. I want to go to Tijuana. It's like, nah, dog. Hey, so look, I'm gonna put this on video, dog. Hey, if I don't get my papers, if I don't get my papers, dog, y'all, if I die and I never got my papers, this is on record. Y'all got to go to Tijuana, watch some luchas, eat some tacos. Because that's all I wanted to do for like the last 20 years.
Wow. Damn.
You know what I mean?
This is simple,
dog. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, hey, I want to be here.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Hong Kong. I never had a problem in that department, you know? Like,
I just want
tacos and some lucha libre. That's it. And visit my dad at his grave, you know? I
That's right. You can't even do that.
Bro, I haven't been to my dad's grave since I was 7.
Nacho Libre playing right now.
I know, right?
You got Nacho?
It's playing right there.
Dog, the funniest part, you know that the dude's Richard, he's from Culture Clash. I interviewed him like a couple weeks ago, and he's the homie. He's the guy that says, "We've had diarrhea since last Easter." Dog. So that's the homie, right? And I asked him, I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm pretty sure everybody asked you, and it's probably annoying." And he's like, "You're gonna ask me to fucking Nacho Libre?" And I was like, "Dog, can I get a drop that says that?" So he was like, "Hey, Beto Perez, we've had diarrhea since last Easter." I got him to do it, dog. He didn't want to do it though.
That's hilarious.
But yeah,
That's funny, man.
Yeah, hey, Culture Clash got a lot of history too. They Teatro Campesino. Teatro Campesino, dog. They used to bring the theaters to the folks in the fields, and they were like ahead of the whole Pachuco movement and all that. Dog. Like Chicano theater, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, because it was them and Luis Valdez, which is La Zoot Zoot and La Bamba and all that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's great, man.
Yeah, what a trip.
So let me ask you, is there anybody that you have not met yet that you were looking forward to having an interview, or maybe you just
Chalino, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Anyone? Yeah, always. I think. Dog, it's kind of hard because there's a lot of people, but
right.
I think like a sit down and chop it up, corrupt.
Oh, dope.
Corrupt. But like Dre, obviously, dog.
Yeah,
but like I feel like Dre wouldn't be like a cool cat to kick it with,
Engaging,
dog.
right? Office, huh?
Yeah, dog. Like he ain't fucking with you. Like that's my take. I don't know, dog. That's just from what like.
Kind of standoffish.
I'll say he's way too laid back for me. That's what I'll say.
That's a better way to put it.
Fuck, but yeah, dog. I would like to have a conversation with a lot of motherfuckers, bro. Like, shit, Obama's one of them, and I just want to like ask him why he did certain things. I've DJ'd a couple times. I think you're gonna know who I'm talking about. I can't say who, but he's the right hand to Bill Clinton's, to the Clintons. You know who I'm talking about. To the Clintons. You know. If you put some thought into it, you know who it is. But he's the right hand to the Clintons, bro. The Clintons has been there, and I've DJ'd like a couple times, twice.
Wow.
Yeah. But like presidents, I just want to ask like why hide certain things, and like I gotta ask about chemtrails, dog. I'll keep it to myself, but I want to ask about certain things and why they do certain things.
Yeah.
So if I could interview a president, I think Gortari would be somebody I'd want to chop it up with.
Yeah.
You know, bro, come on, like Colosio, like.
What happened there?
94.
I
don't want to know if he did it. I don't give a fuck. But like, I just want to know what was going on at that time.
The world saw that. That was like a Kennedy. That was like the world saw it, man.
I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people I'd love to have a conversation with, but shit, who comes to mind? It'd probably be like an old ancestor, dog, like abuelita or something, you know. Okay. Like if I can have a sit down interview conversation with,
Right.
So, just to get our fact.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
But yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Strictly Lit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Strictly Lit.
Yep. Riding with us from day one.
It's like Añejo, that's what they got.
You got it all, man.
Got the Salo, you know what I'm saying? Got the silver, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some stuff, you know what I'm saying, coming up, future ventures for 2025, man. We'd love for you know what I'm saying.
Bro, let's go. I'm always down to work.
And get on the roster with, you know what I mean? So,
I'm always down to work.
You know, that's what we're here doing, man. Just trying to network and build bridges with everybody.
Hey, you gotta plug the place we're at though. What do you guys do here? What's up? What's the name of the store? What do you?
We call it the compound.
So you can get shoes, you can get jerseys, you can get it all.
Everything.
It's a members only private, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Thing, bro.
All right.
We got a studio in the back and stuff. And,
Yeah.
we got a lot of stuff here going on. But
Shoes. What are your favorite shoes, man?
I'm all about the retros, bro.
Retros? Which one though? Which one's your
My
favorite?
favorite right now is the off-whites, bro.
The off-whites?
Right
Those are
before he passed
clean.
away, you know what I mean? Like those are my personal.
You take off-whites over the Red
They're not for
Octobers?
sale. Yeah, those are, just collections, bro. Yeah, Red Octobers are dope, bro. But I don't know. I'm a real big off-white fan.
Those old school Jordans remind me of the British Nikes.
Yeah.
The BKs. I used to get the BKs at Price Bazaar right next to
Price Bazaar right here.
Right here.
Right where the Costco is now, I guess. Price Club and Price Bazaar.
I want to say that was Chinaman too.
It was. These should have that a room full of boom boxes. Like it was all guys.
I used to bring my own tapes and put them in
The Sonics. DJ had like a wall full of the Sonics.
One more, you know what I mean? I remember my brother bought
the car stereos, bring my own tapes.
I used to get my Shotos there.
Dog, the car stereos. I remember the pullouts. The other day I saw one. I was like, damn, that's hard to pull out. People will be walking with a big ass Alpine.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Remember that?
You were like, oh, you bald. He's supposed to be walking around with a stereo and shit.
Yep.
That shit was hilarious.
Damn.
The face came off.
The shit that we were like the shit that we would get off of, right? Like, oh, we got a pager. Like, we had this big ass pager out. Hey, what song are you playing? Yeah, this sounds like Silent Morning, just cut in half. Silent Morning, is it?
Yeah, he's just doing it.
Oh, God.
I do it because of the copyright. So
Let's go. So you got any business ventures with any brands or anything coming up, or are you doing anything that you're planning to get your feet wet in anything? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That you can talk about.
We're always trying new things, man.
Re-release the beer.
Oh yeah, I got a beer.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
The beer.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. So hey, I'm not a beer drinker, dog. I just don't like drinking beer, and I got tired of making fun of me. Point of no return.
Yeah.
I don't really like drinking, dog. I just don't. Like the buzz is cool, but I don't like how I feel the next day.
Yeah.
And I definitely I'm the type of dude that drinks Smirnoff like ice, dog.
Oh,
so I can't be showing it every time I show up to parties they clown on me. So I was like, how do I show up with something that's just a little bit manlier, I guess? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna just create my own beer.
Lit, man, because I don't get you hangover, but they get you lit.
Which ones?
Strictly lit. You know?
Oh yeah.
They don't get you hungover, but they get you really, really.
I'm gonna have to try that. It looks like honey. It's got what is it having in it?
That's the añejo, bro. Yeah.
Añejo?
Yeah, 100%. Añejo, yeah.
The silver as well as an apple.
Yeah, we got the silver reposado too.
And hey, that's gotta come strictly from Guadalajara, from Mexico. You can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, we just ready to file for our nom number 2.
Do you go down there and you gotta do the whole?
Yeah, we have to go down there, pick out, taste, see who's gonna work with us best. It's a battle, bro. Yeah, it's a real big battle out there.
You have to do a cerveza, you know what I'm saying?
The beer, dog. Let's do it. I did a so it's a hazy and it's pepino. It's called Pepino Perez and it's a cucumber hazy, dog.
Oh, dope.
And I was there for the process. I didn't I went there for the process, dog. Yeah. Well, I didn't. The homie James Hodge, dog. He started the beer. I got together with him. We jotted down. I told him exactly what I wanted, and I literally he allowed me to be part of the process, dog. We dropped the mix in there. I canned it. I mean, there's videos if you watch it. We actually.
I remember that. I just forgot about it.
Yeah, me too. I forgot about it, dog. Thank you. Yeah, man, and it's hard, dog. Like even
2025, are they already available?
No, it's been available. Yeah, you can pick it up at some Vons, some Walmarts, liquor stores. Yeah, you can pick it up. Yeah, dog. You could even go to the Manchester.
If I remember, I would have had one right here. If I would remember,
dog, if I would have, it's a trip. I don't even get any, dog. It sells out. It's by the time I can it, it's already.
No way. That's what we're spoken for.
The only thing that's left is just whatever's in kegs.
Wow.
But it's already spoken for, dog. It's a lot. It's a lot.
That's dope, though,
it's
man.
a lot.
So the name alone already sells.
Pepino Perez. I said Pepino Perez for the skinny mujeres, dude.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Pepino Perez, dude.
We're gonna have to get us tasters. You know what I'm saying?
If I would have remembered, man, I would have brought some over.
If I would have remembered the same thing.
Well, I'm glad I asked the question.
Yeah,
thank you for bringing it up.
I do a bunch of stuff, and honestly, bro, I just forget. I got really bad memory.
I bet, man.
So, ladies, I don't be bullshitting when I tell you I don't remember what we did last week.
That's crazy, man.
The last person I was dating, bro, literally left me because I was like, "You went to the concert with me?" And she literally stopped talking to me because and I was like, and it's not personal. For one, I go to hella concerts.
Right. Yeah.
Concerts is my thing, bro. So that's number one. For two, my memory is just bad.
Yeah.
Right, that's right.
So I got in trouble.
That's right.
So you DJ, you're basically an MC.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? I mean,
depends. I like doing both at the same time, dog. It's a mixture. It's kind of hard because it goes hand in hand. A lot of DJs, dog, do not MC. You gotta MC.
Yeah.
You gotta MC.
Yeah.
You gotta control the crowd.
You gotta MC, dog, and you gotta be creative and stop yelling. You don't need to yell.
Some DJs do too much, right?
Yeah.
Some DJs MC too much and don't play enough music.
I got DJ. You know who DJ Z Trip is? Yeah, one of the most legendary DJs, dog. He said, "Why are you always yelling?"
Yeah.
And I stopped yelling after that. But for half of my DJ career, I yelled.
He's one of the
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, dog." At this time, I was doing stadium work, and like at the stadiums is different. Like it's so you got there's the delay, so you can't get ahead of yourself. You can't yell you want to hype everybody. Like, hey, what's up? How's everybody doing? Let's go, San Diego. And it's like, nah, it's not. That's not how it goes. You gotta pace yourself and time it. Yeah, it's like, yo, what up, San Diego? Hey, we feeling good tonight? All right, cool. Let's get ready to rock this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta slow down the pace.
And it's gotta be like. It's almost like on a what do you call it, a drummer, a metronome, yeah like you almost gotta like you know, same thing with radio, dog. Like I yelled too. I tell people this all the time. People are like, oh, how do you change your radio voice? I'm like, I don't. I was like, I just gotta speak a little bit louder because if not, the mic processors won't pick me up. And two, you can practice this shit at home. Whatever, pick a line, whatever line you want, repeat that line and not smile, and then repeat that line and smile again. So for example, it's what's up, I'm Beto Perez. What's up, I'm Beto Perez.
Big difference.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Same tone.
Yeah.
It's just you smile.
Yeah.
It changes it.
Plus,
it tricks your ear. It tricks your ear. Your ear like instantly like, oh, this motherfucker's happy as fuck. Like nah, fool. I actually just gotta call. You know what the fuck? This is the fucked up. The most fucked up shit ever, dog. Is that people always call me with bad news in the middle of my show.
Oh,
you know how many people? You know how many times they call me like to tell me somebody's died in the middle, like somebody that meant something to me in the middle of my show.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you wait after? Yeah.
That's
like
wow,
so, and you got to keep it together, dog. I mean, there's days that I don't want to talk. There's days I'm human, dog.
Yeah.
And you still got to sound the same.
You got to do your job, though, man. It's one of those things you got to.
And if you don't, the listeners will automatically call you and be like, "Are you okay?" I can hear it in your voice. Like, what's going on? Like, bro, there's people that are like dedicated.
With a smile.
That's cool, though, man. That's that they pay attention to the difference.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, for sure. People can tell.
Yeah.
What a trip. I will tell you this piece of history, dog. You guys didn't ask, but nobody cares. But I'm going to tell you this. So when I started radio at 17, you know where the In-N-Out is at, National City?
Yes.
Mile of Cars were?
92.5 was there, right?
Dog, all right, that's where we're going. So right where the ice cream shop is at?
Yeah.
I used to be 92.5.
Okay.
It gets hood as fuck right there, dude, for sure. I seen some shit.
Yeah.
When I was doing the Quiet Storm, it would end at midnight.
Yeah.
Sean Sorrell, rest in peace, that's my dog. That motherfucker sometimes is late. Yeah, he was late all the.
Which one? Because we took over a spot when me and when Al and them were doing the solo.
Shout outs to Al, that's my dog. I love Al, man.
Yeah.
And Elsa, dude, one of the sickest radio DJs, dude.
Yeah, I'm saying, I mean, you've gone a long way with your work.
Yeah.
I mean, people understand that. So it's just good to see humble people.
Yeah.
Because some people get it and then they don't know how to balance that out. You know what I mean?
It'll eat you alive, dog. I see that happen to a lot of people. I see that happen to people I love. I see that. And the thing is that, dog, that you're always gonna like. On the way up, you're always gonna shake the hands down. On the way down, you're always. I have yet to meet one person that stayed up.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
like I mean, even think about even artists. Like, remember Wayne was on top of the world. Nobody could touch him. Remember Pitbull was on top of the world. Pitbull used to sleep on my mom's couch.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
When he would come and before he was doing Hulu and he had cornrows and he would say the N word and he was rapping. Like,
doing Sean TJ.
Bro, he used to catch a Greyhound.
Right.
Like you know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow.
This is only part one of, you know what I'm saying? Part
we bring it back, man. Shoot.
Yeah, it's just the whole vibe and energy, man. We appreciate it.
In the summertime, we have some more stuff more stuff that you can talk about.
Roots Riders?
Roots Riders. Oh, those fools ride. X-Men rode with those guys.
Primo, man.
Call them Guns.
Fuck, you talking about Obi Mark?
Yeah,
that's my dog.
That's my cousin.
That fool is really into reggae. He's your primo. That fool's a maniac, dude. Hey, when it comes to riding, respects to that fool. Because he's an older cat, dog.
He's like 55 in the project.
Nah, he fucking rides through the city. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I follow him.
They couldn't keep up with him. It was like, bro, he's like, you got to keep up.
I ride heavy.
No baby legs.
Yeah,
I ride
baby
legs.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I remember that.
I ride heavy with him, dog, and he could ride.
And he was like, people get mad at me. They don't want to fucking hang. I was like,
he'll gas you out, dog.
Yeah, he does. He's
your primo. Damn.
He rode his bike from all the way from because he lived in Oklahoma.
Yeah, he rides it from like OB to like the border. On sandals.
Exactly.
Sandals. On sandals. That's the homie. Damn, why is he playing all the cuts? Are you like making this live right now?
Yeah, live in the mix, dude. DJ Webs.
It's going to the thing too. It's going into the little thing. Yeah, so everything's recorded.
That's hard. The one that zap that you did, that like 2-3 songs ago, that was hard. I flipped. You make them on the spot though, or you already have them like?
Trying to find the breaks, just because we used to do lives and we would get cut off because copyrights.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this the Tower of Power or is this the Ice Cube version?
No, this is You Remind Me by Patricia Russian.
Oh, the funk.
Yeah.
This sounds like the you know how we do it. Whoa, the Will to Power.
Oh yeah.
Duh, yeah.
I rapped on this before.
GPA is one of the sickest, most underrated MCs, and that fool story is wild as hell. And he works for what? Is it Gibson or Gibson? He's like, dog. He designed the guitar for freaking Prince.
This.
The sign, the symbol.
The purple guitar.
Oh no shit.
That Prince rocks.
Yeah.
I don't know if he designed it or he dropped it off to him. He said he owns like a little piece of the wood of the actual guitar.
Oh man.
Yeah. GPA, dog. GPA, you better drop your album, fool. Quit playing.
Shout out to him, man.
You sound just like him.
Yeah, he inboxed shit a while ago. But hey, man, I know everything over here is juicing down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Battery life.
We've been here for a minute, but
I don't even know what time it
great
is.
conversations over here. You know what I mean? That's how good interviews end up being, man.
I'm hungry now.
Oh yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah. Don't go to Olive Garden.
Yeah, no Olive Garden, bro. You said you're hungry.
Hey, I'm sorry I said fuck him, but fuck him. You know? That's my opinion.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact. We'll give it the rundown before we run out of time here.
Yeah, man. We just want to thank our guest, man, Beto Perez, for coming out.
Yeah, we really appreciate
Cali
it. man.
Burrito, follow
Cali
us.
Burrito,
Yes.
Cali Burrito.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying? You got anything that you're going to be doing that you know what I'm saying? Having, you want to plug any dates coming up that you guys, what I'm saying, locally or?
Damn, how'd you flip that?
Which one?
West End Girls.
Yeah.
That's what, come on, dog.
Chocolate Screw.
Yeah, that's the one. I hear it. As soon as I'm telling you, we can have the 1 second with the one bar challenge. Some good stuff. I don't know, man. Follow me, Cali Burrito on Instagram, and then that's it before juice runs out.
Word up. Juice.
Absolutely.
All right, man, we appreciate it, man, having everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? Now, we give a shout out to Strictly Lit. Shout out to Tony Lit for having him come.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Blessing us once again. And great, dope interview. Make sure to go check him out. Everything kind of
Thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of The Sesh.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta plug my radio stuff too. Before
Yes.
they get mad at me because if they see this, I don't plug it.
Yes.
I gets mad.
Plug it.
Check me out, Rock 105.3, 2 to 7, Monday through Friday, Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sundays. Man, I can't get the song off my head. Sundays, 2 to 6, and then on Jam 95.7, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 3 p.m. And then I'm there Saturdays 12 to 4. And then you can check me out on Fox 5, 10 a.m. every weekday morning, and KUSI at 2 o'clock every afternoon.
Oh, man. Shout out KUSI.
Yeah, that's a blessing, man. Blessing. Thank you.
Shout out
Appreciate you blessing
Fox.
us for your time, man.
Yeah,
Hope, you know what I'm saying, get you back again. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
yeah, anytime.
We got some stuff coming up, so I know when you walked in, it was like school reunion or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right? I thought it was an intervention.
Baby, dog, yeah. You know, shit together. Imagine you walk in, you can do a podcast in there. Like you've been playing too many video games, by the way.
And you know what I'm saying, for sponsoring the situation, man.
Yeah.
IMG, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Simi Rock,
DJ Wham.
E-Rock, Resto Deep.
That's right.
DJ Fade, you know what I'm saying? Got Frankie Cali Active.
Cali Active.
Make sure you get it in. Make sure you follow Strictly Lit. Tap in with all the latest merch, everything. Please go follow www.strictly.com. Right? That's on everything and Spirit. So make sure to go follow them, plug them up, and share with all.
Don't forget your WKFM.
Yes, we're out for 2025, man. So blessings, and hope everybody has a great one.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace out.
We out.